Hello and welcome to another video on Minecraft Dungeons. Today I'm going to be showing you how I get my power level up and how you can do it as well. So to start with, if you play mostly on default, then you want to go to a higher difficulty. Obviously, if you haven't unlocked those, and you need to defeat the Archer to unlock those. But once you have done so, you'll have access to much harder levels. I'm going to be doing this on Apocalypse today. Go on a nice easy level, which you know has some easy chests in. I know this secret mission here has an obsidian chest, which will hopefully have a unique weapon, a really good weapon for us to use. As you can see, it says your power on the right. That's your power, and if the green arrow is pointing up, that means you're better and that you're not going to get better loot. The key here is to get better loot than what you've got now to raise your power level. So I'm going to go on Apocalypse 2. I'm going to start it. I'm going to try and rush through the level as quickly as possible and get to the obsidian chest. You got to remember, you're playing on a harder level, so be careful. Try not to die. The enchanted mobs are so annoying. The witches are as well. They catch me out every time. Oh, my final shout enchantment was activated there, but what have we got here? A double axe. That's better than my hammer of gravity. Anything that isn't worth your time, you should salvage because there is limited inventory space. If your power level isn't extremely high, I'd recommend you do this with a friend. A free obsidian chest. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so I didn't quite get what I was hoping for then. And that is the end of the level, and you can just rinse and repeat until you get any items you want. If you want specific items though, specific items that are assigned to certain levels, then just do those levels too. It doesn't have to be as hard as this. Obviously, it depends on how high your power level is. Right, let's open this. Hopefully it'll give us a decent, yeah, there you go. A really quite powerful lightning rod. I don't really want a lightning rod though, so I'm going to salvage that. And I'm going to salvage the daggers and the cutlass because the axe is best. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but with the hammer of gravity in my weapon slot, my power level is 63. However, if I put my double axe in there, it is 65. And although I love this hammer of gravity, I'm afraid it has to go. It has so many enchantment points attached to it, I think I just have to salvage it and get those enchantment points back. And also tons of emeralds. Perfect. So you can have a look at the enchantments on this. Yeah, pretty good. I'm going to enchant it up to critical hit 3. And what else have we got? Exploding and poison cloud. I'm going to go for exploding 3. There we go. And we have some enchantment points left over. So let's do that a couple more times. So I've done the same thing with Archhaven, and I got an absolute ton of loot. Mostly armor, but I got some other stuff too. Starting things off with this mercenary armor. It's 65, instantly not what we want. Go away. Guard's armor, which I've never had before. Cheap armor made in bulk. The guard's armor is a common sight in the villages of the overworld. Yes, okay, cool, but it's not as good as this mercenary armor, so I'm going to salvage it. And this longbow, 66, trash. Get out. So, this mercenary armor, which is eons better than my ocelot armor, so salvage that, is going to go in the slot. Now our power level is 68. And we've got a light feather. I'm not going to equip that, but that's quite useful to have, especially as it's so powerful. Or at least its power level is extremely high. Now, as you can see, I've got an absolute ton of emeralds, because, you know, playing these harder levels, you get a lot of emeralds for killing the mobs. So, trade with the villagers, you know, there's nothing wrong with trading the villagers, and if you get something that isn't quite the power level that you want it to be, then just salvage it. I was trading with these guys earlier, and I was getting some god loot. Just keep trading until you get something that is absolutely way OP, because you can get some crazy stuff from these guys. But once you get something that you're happy with a power level that you're happy with, then just keep it. Like this. We got a regular bow, a well-rounded piece of weaponry. Simple. It's better than the Hunter's Promise. Way better. So I'm going to salvage the Hunter's Promise and clonk the bow in there. Now our power level is getting close to 70. What do we got here? A claymore. Ooh. Now this looks fun. Of course, you can find your own way of doing this, but this was just showcasing how I get my power level up, and hopefully my power level will continue to improve in the future. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in another one sometime soon. Goodbye.